this is Laura with Jewelry Etc. I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm going to try my hand at a pre-recorded pop-up sale. So basically the way this works is I'm going to number each piece and give you a price. If you see anything you like, please put in the comments a timestamp and the number of the piece that you want. I absolutely need your email information, or your PayPal information, I should say. So if you could email it to me at JewelryEtcChannel@gmail.com, I would appreciate it. If you've purchased from me before, I already have your information, so you can, of course, skip that step. But again, to claim it, put down in the comments a timestamp and the number of the item that you want. And first person to put it down in the comments is the person that is going to get it. So when all is said and done, I will make you an invoice and send it on your way and pay as soon as you're able to. And I'll have it out. Usually I have them out the following Saturday at the latest. Sometimes I can get out during the week, but usually it's Saturdays that I ship. And anything else during the week that you purchase at a live sale or otherwise will go into that same package. So let's jump in. These are the first items I have. Each of these are, I'm asking $7 for them. So we will go ahead, actually let's start on this side with this piece here. This is very pretty. It is long, and I have a measuring tape out here so I can actually get a measurement on it for you. It is going to be 28 inches on this. It is a silver tone piece with amethyst beads all the way through. These are beautiful, beautiful beads. And a silver tone toggle clasp here. And they're spaced out in between with wire work. Each bead is on there separately. It's not like one chain with beads strung through it. Each of those has their own individual links. So that is option one. Option two is my personal favorite of this lot. How beautiful are those? These are, let me get a length on it, about 19 inches, maybe about 19 1/4, with a magnetic clasp. These are Keshi pearls, and a Keshi pearl is basically a pearl that doesn't have a nucleus. In other words, it doesn't form in any sort of sphere shape. It's just kind of free form, and they are all pretty well matched with their shape. This is like a rose or a blush pink color with great luster on it. And again, the magnetic clasp, I love that. And they're also all individually knotted. So that is the second option. The third option is this one here, which is a copper chain. If you are interested in this piece and you would like me to take the tarnish off of it, I'm happy to do that. I leave it on because some people prefer it. It gives the piece a completely different look. And tarnish, you can't really get it back once it's gone, but you can take it off if you don't like it pretty easily. So I left it on in case that is the look that you like. And down here at the bottom of this necklace is a caged tumble stone. I'm not entirely sure what the stone is. It looks like something in the quartz family, perhaps a jasper or an agate, and it is in this beautiful copper cage. Someone hand wire wrapped that one. Very pretty and pretty sizable too. The length on the chain is approximately 28 inches on this one. So 28 inches with that tumble cage stone down there at the bottom. So again, in the comments section, if you'd like any of these, please put the timestamp and the number. Okay, for this one, the reason I have this bag out is because this one is basically busting at the seams. It is going to be a craft lot. This is going to be $12, and just so you know, shipping on this is going to be $9. That's for a flat rate envelope, and anything else you can stuff in it from this sale or otherwise during the week. But this is definitely going to be heavy, and you'll see why in a second. $12 is the asking price, and just so you know, otherwise, I forgot to mention it, my shipping is $4 per piece and then 25 cents per additional piece up until you hit $9, then it'll just go in a flat rate envelope. So this is a craft lot. These are a bunch of earrings. Most of them are mismatched, but there are a couple of pairs in here. So I'm just basically going to dump everything into this bag, but I did want to show you some of the pieces that I thought were pretty. as I go here. I'm not going to show you every single one, but I did want to show you a few pieces. Where's that one? One of them is very, very pretty. And you can kind of see as I pull things out what is going in here. There are some unique crafted items, handmade items on there, some unique metal pieces, and there is some natural stone in here too. We've got some hoops. Not a ton. There is so much metal. Oh my gosh. I'm not entirely sure what this is, but that's going in. See what else? Here's a couple of the natural stone pieces, and this very interesting metal piece down there, etc., etc. Some more metal pieces, some howlite on that one. There's just so much salvageable stuff. Let me show you my favorite piece from this lot though, and I'm so sad there's not a match to it. That is wood. It is all patched together pieces of wood. You can see there's dual layering going on there. There's a bottom piece and then they layered wood pieces on top of it. It's all natural. It is beautiful. I am so sad there's not a made to that one, but in the lot it goes. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, I think we actually may have had that earlier. So as I said, there are some matched pieces in here. What are you? Oh, it's an enameled piece. I thought it was glass. Anywho, so if there's anything in here you'd like, oh, I threw these in too. There is some toneware on this, but these are Kenneth Lane earrings, or is it Kenneth Cole? Kenneth Cole, perhaps. Kenneth Cole earrings. There's a match set in there somewhere, but there is some tone on them. I thought maybe someone could use them, and the earring backs are awesome, if nothing else. Here's another artisan piece. Some more hoops. Yada, yada, yada. Ton of earrings. As I said, this is going to be a craft lot. There's this little acrylic point in here. We've got this, I think it's faux, mother of pearl heart, etc., etc. You can see there's some salvageable stuff in here for sure. Some seed beads. However, that's not all that's going in this one. I'm also going to throw in some stuff from this box over here. I've got this necklace here that no one was interested in when I originally pulled it out of a box lot. It's pretty fascinating. It's actually chevron pieces of cloth material in there, and this silver tone, the rest of it. So I thought with cloth already being in there, it would lend itself really well to gluing something on top of that if you wanted to adorn that. We've got these acrylic beads on memory wire. Throw in there. Here's a flower brooch. I'm just going to throw in there a random bit of something or other. We've got a brooch with a faux glass piece in there. Looks like opalite or a milk glass. These earrings that someone bought and never paid for. This bracelet here. Ooh, it's a scarf clip. Well, that's fun. It's actually a working scarf clip. There's a little bit of toneware on it, but very pretty nonetheless. Bracelet, looks like it might be a silver plated one. What else could I fit in here before we give up on this box? There's a tie tack with a wishbone. Okay, there you go. That's interesting. Here's your necklace for Halloween with skulls, and I guess it's just plastic, and these actually might be wood or plastic beads. Go in there too. All right, let me fish out a couple more things, and then we'll call quits on this one. Move on to some more jewelry for sale. Ooh. Here are some more random beads. I'm not sure what these are. There's some tone coming off of some of them. They feel cold to the touch though, so they may be glass with some sort of coating on them. And then these I think are just plastic. Some seed beads. some cord with a tassel down at the bottom. Some metal beads on that in case anyone can harvest those. And we'll put this last one in. Some faux acrylic pearls with a jump ring or a spring ring clasp on it that has seen better days. But the pearls themselves, cute. In case anyone can use that. And hey, we'll throw in these vampire loops too. Because why not? So this whole lot. Put your comment in below if you're interested in that. This next lot is all bracelets. They're the asking price of $3 each. This first one, Corinthians 13:13, and it says, "There are in the end 3 things that last: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love." So that's cute. And this one is about 2 3/4 inch across at the widest part here. There is a slight oblong shape to it, but mostly it's round. This one here says faith, hope, and love. I believe this is silver plated and very highly reflective. It has the little punch out of the cross there with the little cross charm below. And this one does actually open up, as you can see. And this one at the widest part is about 2.5 inches. About 2.5 inches across here. That is that one. And then we have this Alex and Ani bracelet, which is copper toned, has a bit of tarnish to it. I'm not entirely sure if that's intentional or not. I believe it is. I've seen a lot of pieces that have this look to it, but then again, I've never bought them new. So either way, Alex and Ani, I know it does have some resale value. It's the positive energy, as you can see there. That's what the little charms are supposed to be. Positive energy, and it is somewhat adjustable. Right now it sits at approximately 2 3/4 inch wide is where it kind of naturally sits. But again, you can make that a little wider if need be. And oh, there's the back of it, the positive energy logo. Alex and Ani. You can see a little bit of what I mean with that tone and wear, intentional or not, I'm not sure, but it does definitely give it a specific look. And then we've got the charm and the little design on that. So that is your options on bracelets. Okay, these ones are 2 extremely different flavors, but I'm asking $6 for either of them, your choice of. This one here is pretty fabulous. It is faux pearl. I do believe they are actually glass. There's metal going through here. They may be acrylic, but it is a Premier Designs necklace. The tag is right there. It's a gunmetal color on that metal tone. And let me get a measurement for you on this one. This one fully extended is going to be about 22 inches, fully extended. All those beautiful chains and pearls, and I believe these are faux crystals in here, are just woven together beautifully. I just think this is a really, really lovely necklace. That is the first option. And then we've got this really cool shell and what I believe to be real turquoise necklace. I inspected this up close. I do see that in the holes it is colored the turquoise color all the way through. I thought they might be enhanced just because they are so vibrant. They're really saturated. That's a very saturated turquoise color. But I'm not seeing white within the drill holes. I'm trying to find the one that was a really good example of it. If I can find it, I will show you. Give me 1 second. I don't know if you can really see in there, if it'll let me show you on this camera. Well, that's about as close as it wants me to get. But they do appear to be real turquoise. And then the shell with the barrel clasp on it. The clasp is like an antique brass kind of color. This is from an older lot, so I do believe this may be vintage, and that does explain a bit of the tone wear on that clasp. But there you go, those are your two options. Okay, this lot I'm going to ask, I think $8 for. We'll do $8. This piece here is really, really neat. It's a agate. It's a crackle agate, but it's also got the banding in there. It is a pink, likely dyed pink. And it has, there you can kind of see the transparency to it. And all the banding down here. Very, very cool. Surrounded in these crystals. And it has a bail on it. The bail is drilled into the piece. It's not glued onto the back. It's drilled into the top of it. You can see a little bit of it there. And it's got the white crystals and the black crystals around the side. What I was planning on doing with this one, since I like playing with polymer clay, I was going to redo the outside with a different setting, like a polymer setting, but time is a thing. These here, I'm showing this before the center ones just to give you an idea on size of everything. These are approximately 1 inch long, and these are rose quartz beads. The only problem is whatever this was on before must have been a black cord that is kind of gunked up the inside of it a little bit. So there is some black. I haven't attempted to clean it though, I'll be honest. I have not, so it may be really easy to remove, I'm not sure. But if once it's on a piece, you're not gonna see it anyway. That's just, sorry, I just noticed that. That's an inclusion in the piece there, the little spot, wherever it went. Oh no, I can't find it. Okay, well in any case. So there are 3 of these rose quartz beads, inch-long rose quartz. 3 of those. And then these in the center are amethyst, of course, and they're very pretty. They're free-formed, but it does look like they're very loosely faceted. I don't want to call them faceted because they're not like overtly so, if you will, but you can tell, especially with this one, that looks like whoever created these did try to give it somewhat of a facet, but they are still more free form than anything. So there you go, and they are pretty complementary to each other, I think, all of the stones. All right, this one I'm just gonna show by itself. This is going to be a asking price of $4. It's for a metal butterfly bookmark. How cute is that? There is some patina on this metal here, and I cannot tell you what the metal is, except to say that it's pretty darn sturdy. I'm trying to catch it in the light so you can kind of see the color on it. Here's the back side of it, the way the butterfly is connected to it. It's like soldered on there, but there's also a pin that runs through the back holding that butterfly there. And again, you can see that kind of rainbow patina on the back side. And then on the front, this cute butterfly. How darling is that? If you're interested in this guy, please leave a comment. Okay, here we have a substantial piece of sterling silver. This is a really unique bracelet. It is just shy of 7 inches, and it is 14.1 grams according to my scale. How neat is this? This link is super unique. Those are like pins going through all these different discs of silver, and it kind of flares out, comes back in, flares out, comes back in. There's 3 of these kind of elongated diamond shapes going there, and to give you an idea of what it looks like on the wrist, there you go. Very unique bracelet. If you're looking for something with presence that is different, this may be the bracelet for you. And it has a lobster claw clasp on it, and again, this is 14.1 grams of sterling silver. It has been acid tested. Okay, lastly here we have a bunch of earrings. These are all at the asking price of $250 First we have these, which remind me so much of that 1928 brand, but I don't see a brand on them anywhere. They have these kind of blue colored sparkly crystals in them, and the metal is a gunmetal. Actually, you know what, it kind of resembles a little bit the color of tanzanite, like a bluish purplish color. Get that thing to focus. There we go. The back of it is also really pretty. There's some metal, like some stamping going on in the metalwork. If you can see that. Very pretty piece. These ones are approximately 2 inches on the drop. Then I have these that I've picked them up to sell them about 3 times now, and I keep putting them down, saying that I'm going to keep them. These are about 2.5 on the drop. They are sparkly as all get out. I thought maybe for Christmas I'd wear them, but I know in my heart of hearts I won't. And same with this pair up here. These are just so cool. Definitely have a vintage look to them. It's like a satin red finish. There is a smidge of wear about this silver tone here, and a little bit towards the top, right up here. There we go. There's like a lightning bolt looking thing there, but very difficult to see at a distance. Has this beautiful blinged out accent right in the center. I just thought these were fabulous. And then we also have this pair here, which is a gold tone, which I believe this is acrylic in the center. It has like a Kelly green color to it with facets. It does catch the light nicely. It does have a, what I call a stone hole in the back, and kind of that sunburst metal design on the back there for these. And these ones are, I forgot to mention on the other ones too, these are about 2 inches, and these ones about 1 3/4 inch from the top to this part about there. All right, and that is all I have for you in this video. So please comment below with the number you want and the timestamp, and I will get an invoice over to you. Please make sure I have your information. Again, email me at JewelryEtcChannel@gmail.com, and let's make a sale. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye.